in the desolate expanse of a distant planet where the sky was an endless canvas of swirling storms, a lone figure stirred amidst the wreckage of a crashed spacecraft. The man, clad in a tattered uniform, blinked against the harsh glare of the alien sun, his mind a blank slate devoid of memories. He struggled to his feet, his head spinning with disorientation. The ship lay in ruins around him, its metal hull twisted and torn by the impact. Smoke billowed from ruptured conduits, and the acrid scent of burnt electronics filled the air. Who was he? Where had he come from? And what had led him to this remote corner of the galaxy? With each step, fragments of memory flickered in his mind like distant stars. A flash of light, a sound of alarms blaring, a sense of urgency tinged with fear. Try as he might, the man could not grasp onto the threads of his past. It was as if his memories were locked behind a door, sealed tight against his probing thoughts. As he stumbled through the wreckage, searching for answers, he came upon a console still flickering with life. With trembling hands, he activated the display, hoping to glean some clue to his identity. The screen illuminated with a burst of static, resolving into a series of cryptic symbols. The man frowned, his brow furrowing in confusion. He didn't recognize the language, but something about it felt familiar, as if it were on the tip of his tongue. He jolted as a voice echoed through the chamber, distorted and crackling with static. Warning, hull breach detected. Evacuation protocol initiated. All crew to escape pods immediately. Escape pods. The words sparked a glimmer of recognition in the man's mind. He stumbled toward the nearest airlock, his heart pounding in his chest. As he reached the hatch, memories flooded his mind with sudden clarity. A crew of faces, each one a stranger yet somehow familiar. A mission, shrouded in secrecy and peril. And a sense of duty, driving him to protect his comrades at any cost. With newfound purpose, the man forced open the airlock, the hydraulics whining in protest. He stepped out into the alien landscape, the wind whipping at his tattered uniform. Before him stretched a barren wasteland, its jagged terrain dotted with twisted rock formations. In the distance, a towering mountain loomed, its peak obscured by swirling clouds. He set off toward the mountain, his determination unyielding. With each step, memories surfaced like bubbles rising from the depths of his subconscious. Fragments of conversation, snippets of laughter, the warmth of human connection, fleeting yet profound. But amid the flood of memories, one question lingered unanswered. What had caused the crash? And why was he the only survivor? As he climbed higher into the mountains, the air grew thin, and the landscape shifted into a maze of winding valleys and sheer cliffs. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the rocky terrain. With each passing hour, the man grew more determined to uncover the truth. Who was he? What had he done to deserve such a fate? And most importantly, what awaited him at the end of his journey? As he ventured deeper into the mountains, he stumbled upon a hidden cave, its entrance concealed by a curtain of shimmering vines. With cautious steps, he entered the darkness, his pulse quickening with anticipation. Inside, the cave was bathed in an otherworldly glow, the walls adorned with strange symbols and intricate carvings. At the center of the chamber stood a pedestal, upon which rested a pulsating orb of pure energy. The man approached the orb, his hand outstretched. As he reached out to touch it, a surge of power coursed through him, filling him with a sense of purpose and clarity. And then, in an instant, the memories flooded back, each one a piece of the puzzle that had eluded him for so long. He remembered his name, Captain James Corbin. He remembered his mission, to sabotage the ship and eliminate the crew. With a newfound sense of horror, Captain Corbin emerged from the cave, his mind reeling with the weight of his betrayal. He stumbled through the alien landscape, haunted by the faces of his former comrades, their voices echoing in his mind. And then, in the distance, he saw them, survivors, emerging from the wreckage of the crashed ship, their faces filled with hope and determination. But as Captain Corbin approached, A chill ran down his spine, for he realized now that he was not the hero he had once believed himself to be. He was the villain, the architect of their destruction, the betrayer of their trust. As the survivors greeted him with open arms, Captain Corbin recoiled, his heart heavy with guilt. He had hoped to find redemption in their eyes, but all he found was the cold embrace of his own conscience. And so, as the survivors led him back to their makeshift camp, Captain Corbin knew that his journey was far from over. He had faced the shadows of his past and emerged a changed man, burdened by the weight of his sins and the knowledge that some betrayals could never be forgiven.
Hope you enjoyed our story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories from the Void.